play killer, Coach T, whatever you want to call me, man. Just don't call me collect. Look, it's what it do Wednesdays, man. It's what it do Wednesdays. I got a lot of information, man. My paper's filled up. I got a lot of information that I want to drop tonight, and I mean, I don't have no something that I got to press and talk about, but it's just a lot of good random information that just came about. So we're gonna get into it, man. My designer hit me up today, and he said the clothes is taking a little long because we had a little mishap. So we working on that. So JSU, be patient. I got an outfit coming, and I'm gonna let y'all see how y'all like it or whatever. But and if it does well, we're gonna keep it going. But for the people that don't know, well, hold on, let me slow down. And appreciate you for hitting the like button. Appreciate you for coming in, wipe your feet, hitting the like button. But if y'all don't know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I know a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all got y'all sweethearts or whatever. Y'all need to go buy some flowers or whatever you need to do. Y'all make that situation right. I will be alone tomorrow for Valentine's Day. I'm out here on the road working. You know, I'm so sad. I'm just out here working on the road. I don't have no honey for my money out here on the road. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Rumors were spreading earlier this week. It was 4 players that we had a chance to get from UCLA. It was a linebacker that was actually from Colorado. So they were saying he might transfer and come to Colorado. It was a tight end. They were saying, okay, we need this tight end. He'll be good. It was a running back. We were like, well, we really don't need a running back, but he was a nice running back. So it was like, sometimes you can't never have too much. And it was like a 6'4" wide receiver. So we was talking about that last night. That was going to be on last night's show, but we had some technical difficulties last night, so we didn't get all that in the monologue. But we was going to talk about that last night. But now that we got the news that Deshaun Foster has taken the head coaching job, for y'all that don't know who Deshaun Foster is, he was a crazy running back. Like, he was like the next Fred Taylor. The only reason why the world don't know about this guy is because he was so injury prone. He could do amazing stuff. I mean, he had just like freakish runs, kind of similar to like Barry Sanders / Reggie Bush / Fred Taylor. He could just do a lot of different stuff with his body, and I think he just put so much stress on his body. That's why he was always injured. Hey, y'all hit the like button coming in. Y'all hit the like button. Keep the algorithm pumping so more people can see the video. But when he got announced as the new head coach, the team went crazy. Everybody embraced him. So that's a good thing. And like, he played for UCLA. And I think he got the school record at UCLA. So as a team, you always want your coach to be embraced by the team. Like, sometimes people hire a coach, like I think like with Alabama right now. I don't think Alabama really love the coach that they got, but they just gonna go with what the program decided. UCLA, they're ecstatic. And the thing about that is, he probably won't leave. If they have great seasons, other teams offer him more money, he might stay there because that's where he went to school there. So enough on that. We're gonna move on past that. Colorado, we picked up a big time corner out of the state of Florida. Well, I'm not gonna say a big time. I think he's a major sleeper. Angel Lopez. He's 6'1" and a half. I compare him to Richard Sherman. The guy can really, he can like glide. He slides. Like, I don't know if y'all remember the safety number 7 for UC for Southern Cal. I think he's going to the draft this year. They kind of remind me of the same kind of guy. Like, he can just play center field, move around the field, long, lanky. He got leaping ability. I like the fact that he trusts his eyes. Like, when he sees, like, he covers his assignment. And me and Big Hurt, we were talking about this. A lot of guys got to understand this. A lot of guys get frustrated when you're getting coached by a coach. You trying to do what the coach tell you to do so much. You kind of get outside of your game. I watched this guy on tape, and what he does is the first maybe like second and a half, 2 seconds, he does his assignment. After that, he follows his eyes and he reacts on what his eyes see. Now, if something comes back to his zone, his assignment, he'll get back to his zone. But some guys, they'll get stuck in their assignment and they can't play football. They'll just get stuck saying, well, I don't want to mess up. Coach told me to be right here. I'm going to be right here. That's true, but if you only hold that for like a second and a half, and then you got to react. Cover my assignment, then I got to react. And like I see, he got a lot of picks and stuff off of tip passes and stuff like that because he's reacting. He's catching interceptions in zones that are not his because he's been a football player. He's not being a robot out on the field. So that's what I like about Lopez. And he's a Florida boy that helps our pipeline with Florida again. So now we got a strong pipeline in Texas, Florida, and Georgia. I got to do a special for my Georgia boys. Y'all know Georgia Power, man. We got to do a special. And we might have 2 4-star Georgia boys that might be thinking about coming to Colorado. One of them is a 6'4" wide receiver. He got great ball skills, go up, high point the ball, kind of like how Travis does it. And the wide receiver T-Mac for Arizona, he go up and high point the ball. And hey, we got 43 people in the room. Y'all hit the like button. At least get me up to 10 likes so I can light the tiger up. But it's also a linebacker. The linebacker is maybe like 6 foot tall. He's not a super big linebacker, but he's a decent size. He's a 4-star out of Georgia. And from what I see, he can lay the lumber on somebody. Like, he really comes up and hits. He's kind of like an old school linebacker. You have these new school linebackers that's long, or some undersized linebackers that's pretty much a safety playing linebacker. He's like the traditional old school linebacker that can play the run. He's probably a better run stopper than he is a pass cover. I'm gonna get y'all comments after I go down through the list. I don't think we get any UCLA players, but the other thing I want to talk about, did you see how many new coaches? Like, it's a bunch of African American coaches getting jobs this year. I don't know what's going on. People were talking about how black coaches couldn't get jobs. Now, since Coach Prime doing what he's doing in Colorado, I don't know if it's the Prime effect or what, but the Raiders got a black head coach. New England has a black head coach. I never thought New England would have a black head coach. Tampa has a black head coach. The Falcons have a black head coach. UCLA has a black head coach. And who else got a black head? Somebody else. Oh, Syracuse. So it's a bunch of black head coaches just popping up in college football and in the NFL right now. So maybe it's time. Maybe the gatekeepers have opened the gates. I don't know, but we've been talking about this for a few years, so maybe it's starting to be a even playing field. We will see. So that's what I got on football. I got some more stuff to talk about, but that's outside of football. The only other thing I want to say that's kind of a mixture of football, I don't know if y'all heard about it. Coach Prime is talking about having like a 4-day extravaganza for the spring game. He's trying to have a fashion show. What else? A fashion show, a halftime show, and he want to have a big booster party too. He's trying to make it be a 4-day event, right? I don't know how that's 4 days, but you got a party on one day and the game on one day and the fashion show another day. That's 3 days, so he might have some more stuff happening too. And Coach Prime said he want to have a draft for players that's not going to the NFL to get jobs, like a job fair for guys to get placed in jobs when they're done. Y'all know, for people that go to college, that's one of the hardest things to do once you get out of college, to get a job in your field. I got 10 likes. I got 10 likes. So we can light the tiger up. We can light it up. Appreciate y'all for the likes. People that's rocking with me. Appreciate y'all. But Coach Prime is really trying to help these guys, these students, get jobs. And that's one of the most frustrating things when you finish college, trying to get a job in your field, and everybody telling you no, and you like, okay, I done paid all this money, I done went to school for all these years, and everybody telling me I can't get a job because I don't have experience or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So for Coach Prime to actually be trying to help these guys get a job, that's big. I hope a lot of coaches, a lot of programs follow his lead. And we had this same conversation. I was at a crawfish boil this summer, and I was talking to some educators at a junior college, and I was asking them, why don't we have like companies that you can place your students in? Like, why don't every college have companies that we can place guys in, women in? And they was kind of looking at me like, what are you talking about? I know it has never happened, and now Coach Prime is making it happen. So that's what I like about Coach Prime. He's getting in front of this stuff, man, and he's thinking outside the box, and he's making it happen. So let me get into some of y'all comments, and then we'll get into the other flim. No, I got one more thing. So doing the extravaganza, he said he might have somebody to do a halftime like show or whatever, right? And somebody said this to me. I told them I'll bring them on the show and let them say it. They was afraid to say it. They was afraid. And I was like, I said it ain't like we taking no shots at nobody. We just saying it. And but he was, I don't know if y'all know what's going on with young guy that he just got arrested the other day. His brother just got murdered. And so people are saying it might be kind of like a little gang activity or something going on. And we know Shadur and Shallow, them, they have ties. And I think Bucky, they have ties with some of them guys from the Jackson State days. Some guys from Young Dolph Camp. So he was like, look, they might want to not go to Memphis or hang around them dudes from Memphis right now until all this stuff kind of plays out, because you don't want nobody to get hit by no stray bullet because of some beef that happened in Memphis, and now y'all hanging out trying to have fun, and it spill over to Colorado or wherever, Miami, wherever y'all hanging out at. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'll say something about that, but them some grown men, they should know that, but you never know. At least I can say I said it. But JSU, the designer hit me up today. He sent me a picture of the outfit. It's like a jogging suit, and I like it, man. They got the white tiger on there, and it's a blue outfit, so I like it, and I can't wait to get it. But he was saying it was something with the color on the cuffs of the hand. He didn't like it, so he had to send it back. So we kind of delayed. I thought I'll have it already by now, and I was gonna wear it on one of my lives, but we don't have it yet. And once I get it, I'm gonna leave the link up. Y'all can go on the site, and if y'all want to get it, y'all can get it. Support your boy, and we'll keep it rolling. I want to get some Colorado gear and everything down the line, but we're gonna see how this go first, and we'll go from there. But let me get to y'all comments. So we might not be getting any guys from UCLA. How those players embraced the team, the new coach, and like he was already on the staff. I think he was already coaching the running backs, I think. So nah, that's they happy. They happy. I think they're gonna stay. I believe, but you never know. Dang, I thought I turned my do not disturb on. Yeah, the film on Angel, he looked good. He looked real good. I mean, and they say he'll walk on, so I mean, hopefully they're gonna get him some money, but that dude, it looked like he could be to me, if you show me his tape, well, I only seen so many plays, so let me not get ahead of myself. But from what I seen, he looked real nice. He looked like he could easily be a 4-star, if he had some support behind him and somebody was shopping his films and stuff. But for him to be a walk on, it's kind of like I'm kind of scratching my head. Like, why is he a walk on? Like, why aren't schools, like, why is it in Florida State on this guy? They say he's from like the Tallahassee area. I don't understand. For that size and his ball skills. But you can only see so much on the highlight tape, because the highlight tape, they can hide their flaws on the highlight tape. When you watch a whole game, that's when you can really see how good he can really play, how good he can really tackle. And I seen him come up and make some tackles too, but you never know. I know one play on that highlight tape when he drifted to the middle of the field and he came back. We talking about Angel Lopez. He looked like he went up to high point the ball, but they cut the tape. And most times when they cut the tape like that, something bad happened after that. Maybe he tipped the ball and he didn't catch it and the wide receiver still caught it for a touchdown. I don't know, but it's just funny how they cut the tape real quick. That's what we would do if a guy would miss a shot or miss a dunk or something. We'll cut the tape. I heard something about Jerry Jones. I done heard something about Jerry Jones, and I done heard something about the Atlanta Falcons. Kind of being interested in the Sanders boys. So, I mean, it's a bunch of talk right now. The draft is so funny. I'm gonna tell y'all what I know about the draft. You can never plan on nothing in the draft. The only thing that happened that I remember that kind of made sense, Seattle. They signed that guy that had the little the deformed arm. They was twin brothers. His older brother his twin brother had already got signed, and I think he was already on Seattle team for like 2 years. And the other twin did really good, even though he had like a little nub arm. He played really good. He had a bunch of sacks and stuff, and they brought him up, and he actually played for Seattle for a few years. That's the first time I ever seen a team do the right thing, like with the Bosa brothers, with the what's the guys, the Watts brothers. Like the Steelers had both of them on the same team, but the NFL just don't do right. It seems like the NFL try not to have brothers on the same team, from what I've seen. Now, maybe if they're trying to do a play to get Coach Prime, maybe. But I don't think Falcons trying to get Coach Prime there. And I really don't think Jerry Jones is too much of a control freak. I mean, he's older now, but you see what happened with him and Jimmy Johnson. And you know, Coach Prime, one of the things about where he want to coach it is he want to have power. He want to have control, a certain level of control. So you never know. But maybe Jerry Jones got a soft spot for Prime, and maybe he might make it happen. I don't know. We will see. I would like it if it does happen, but it's unlikely. Let me say that. It's unlikely. Yeah, Coach Prime want the bag to start rolling in. That's why he trying to have that party, that after party for all the boosters and stuff, because you want everybody to be around, people talk, people networking, and you can kind of build that group. Now, more people going to get invited to come, and some people that probably ain't been in none of their events in a while, now they might get an invite, they might show up, so he might end up getting a bunch of money. And that might be why he was sitting around talking with Jerry Jones and talking to Nick Saban. Maybe he was picking what they call it, I forgot what they call it. When you talk to somebody and you try to get some little nuggets, like how to do business on a different level, and they might have told him like, oh, this is what we do. We have these parties and blah, 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 and we invite people out. You know, rich people, they really kind of like stay off to themselves. They don't really like hang out like that because they all focused and locked in on whatever they're trying to do. So to get invited to something like this, and I want y'all to understand, a lot of rich people are not super famous people. They some regular people. So for Coach Prime to invite you out, that give them a chance to be like, you know what I'm saying, do something special, something that they can remember. Like, I'm telling you, I done been to some of these spots and they have money, they have nice houses and stuff, but it's just boring there. When they go hang around Coach Prime, that's gonna be a highlight for their whole life. So I think a lot of people would show up. And one thing about Coach Prime, he's not bashful. Like, sometimes I get in my shell where I don't want to speak to people, I don't want to talk to people. Coach Prime, it seems like he don't have no hold up. He just go talk and invite people, and it's business. He always on. And I appreciate that. And sometimes I try to hold myself to a higher standard just because I see how he move. I'm like, shit, I can do it too. I can do this. I can do this. I got so y'all know I got multiple channels. I was pushing this video when I got a ticket, and it's like a little setup or whatever where they can look inside your truck and everything. It's kind of like invasive, but it is what it is. Technology is taking over. So I put the video up to show other drivers how you can get caught and so what to look out for. A lady from TikTok, I know them through a friend now, from a friend I've been doing business with through Colorado. They reached out to me to come on their channel. They got like over 100,000 subscribers on TikTok. So I got an interview that's supposed to pop off on Friday. So just by networking, talking about Colorado football, they saw some other stuff I do. Now they done reached out to me. So that's how it works. You want to do stuff like this. You want to grow your inner circle. So I'm just trying to keep it moving, man. Hey, what's going on, LG? Oh yeah, I saw the quarterback working with Shador. And the backup quarterback, the tall guy, Taylor. Is that Taylor? Watson. I saw him working with Shador and the quarterback coach. That was pretty cool. And I can kind of tell. I'm gonna say this right here. I can tell it was kind of like he hasn't worked with the coach too many times. Because I can tell when Shador's working with him, Shador's just going through the motion. Boom, 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 boom. He doing a drill. When he was talking to the quarterback, I can see the quarterback thinking. He's trying to make sure he get his steps right, blah, blah, blah. So this is new to him. This is new. And I know he just got there, but I wonder how many times have they worked with each other. And I wonder when I said what I said, did somebody see like, dang, hey, man, y'all go hang out and get in the video? Or were they already? Because I never seen nobody work with the coach besides Shador. I never seen no other quarterback, no backups from last year work with that quarterback coach. I never seen it. So I mentioned it earlier this week, and now all of a sudden, boom, we see it on the video. So maybe Bucky heard me, or maybe it was a coincidence. I don't know. But it happened. I'm happy it happened. Do you think Travis or Shador would be drafted higher? High? What you mean higher? Travis and Shador, they lotto picks. Especially if Shador do what he did at Jackson, like the first year. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I looked at Shador's stats today, and I almost had this for my thumbnail. Shador stats at Jackson are almost, his first year at Jackson are almost identical to his stats at Colorado this year. His interceptions was down at Colorado, but the touchdowns and the passing yards, I think they might be like 3 yards off, or 3 touchdowns off, or I think the yards might be the exact same amount of yards. It's crazy. I'm like, damn, they almost at the same. So when he got to Jackson, he had that learning curve, right? Now, the second year at Jackson, he exploded. I think he had like 45 touchdowns the second year, and I forgot how many yards, but I know his yards went up. So Shador should have another breakout year. Like, next year should be better than what last year was if the same thing happens like how it happened at Jackson. And from what we've seen, the same thing is happening. He upgraded players. So So I think it's going to be a great year for Shador. A lot of people are already talking about how good Shador. Like if he would have came out this year, he would have got drafted. So now, for sure, he's going to be the top 2-3 quarterbacks in the draft next year. Travis, the only thing that's going to stop Travis from being a top 5 pick is if he get injured. That's the only thing going to stop Travis. Like, I hope Travis just play DB, and every now and then he play wide receiver like on third and long. I don't want him playing wide receiver every play. I want to see Travis play in the league for 10 years. I don't want him to. Oh, you saw how he went up over those 2 players last year, and he messed up his leg, and you saw when he got hit on the sideline. Like at wide receiver, you leave yourself open to get hurt. Even when he was at Jackson, when they was throwing a lot of those little like short passes, he jigging and doing all this stuff in the pocket, like in the middle of chaos. Travis be fighting, trying to get extra yards, and I'm just looking at his little legs. I'm like, man, Lord have mercy. If one of these linebackers or D linemen come hit Travis, and his legs already like little toothpicks. So I hope a man don't get hurt. That's my biggest thing with Travis. Travis is a lotto pick if he don't get hurt. Zimmer's not an OC. I think he a defensive guy, I thought. I could be wrong. But yeah, I saw that move. Zimmer went to Dallas. And you know Dion would love. The only thing about it is Dak Prescott had a good year last year, and they got Trey Lance. So unless they can trade Dak and offload Trey Lance, it's gonna be hard for them to get Shador. And Dallas always go too far in the playoffs every year. They want to win the Super Bowl every year. So unless they tank, it's really not gonna be a way they're gonna be able to get Shador. That's if we want to talk about the real side of it. It's gonna be hard for them to get Shador. I know, man. Travis, he injury prone. Well, and I think because he don't care about his body. He go balls out, and sometimes you gotta pull back. Like I remember this point guard said this, Mike Bibby. He said this. He hardly never gets hurt, right? He played in the NBA for a long time. And it was like, Bibby, why you always like you'll never get hurt? Why you'll never get hurt? He said, because I don't jump. He said, I stay on the ground. I don't do all this jumping for rebounds and jumping trying to block shots. He said, I stay on the ground. And if you think about it, most of the time when Travis got hurt, he was jumping. He was jumping when the dude hit him on the sideline. He was jumping when he jumped over those 2 guys and came down. When you jump up in the air and you come down, man, you don't know how you're going to land. So that's the moral of that story. Never give up, guys. What's going on? No, I haven't heard anything about the ex-Colorado players in the bowl game, in the Tropical Bowl. I need to go check that out. I'll check it out. I'll do that in the morning. That'll be my morning coffee. Let me see. But so the other news I had, and this is kind of off the subject, this just news is going on throughout the day that I seen. I don't know if y'all see Young Thug. He want everybody to write a letter to the judge, and he want the people to get behind him and rally behind him to try to help him get out of jail. And but when the Trayvon Martin thing happened, they asked him about Trayvon Martin. He said, that ain't none of my business. I shouldn't get involved in that. And he was like, I'm an artist. I'm gonna do what artists do. I'm gonna leave that up to the, the police or whatever to do that, handle that. That's none of my business. So if that was none of your business, this ain't none of our business. We don't need to get in none of your stuff. So that was kind of yes, I just thought about that. And the other thing, I don't know if y'all seen the video that came out about Monique's son. And I'm talking to my people right now. Monique's son, he came out with a long video talking about how him and his mom don't got a good relationship. She don't even deal with his daughter. And he was cool about it though. He had a demeanor kind of like what's my man name? Gambino. He had a real cool demeanor. He wasn't mad. He was just like, me and my mom, we just don't have a good relationship, and we don't even care to try to have a good relationship. That's how bad it is. So that was kind of interesting too, because she made it seem like, she a great mom. But he also said the other three boys have a better relationship with her than he does. So hopefully they'll have a great relationship. So that was kind of interesting. Nah, I didn't see Bentley throwing any weights around. I saw Bentley kind of leading them the other day, and I was wondering. I said Bentley kind of seems like he could, if he don't make it in the league, he could be a strength coordinator. So he's a strong guy. But I remember I got off of Bentley lifting weights because last year he was doing good, and I saw him come out of high school. He was jacked up and yoked up. But I played linebacker, and I saw Bentley missing some of his keys when the lineman was pulling and stuff. And it's like, you can be as strong as you want, you can be as fast as you want, you can be as big as you want, but if you don't understand how to read your keys, you're gonna hurt the team. So I want him to read his keys better, man. That's what I want him to do. Oh, and another thing, I'll say this for another day. It's something to help Shador and his wide receivers get on the same page faster. Oh, and I'm dropping a video in the morning, y'all. It's dark energy video. It's a dark energy video. I'm mad. I'm frustrated, and there's two players on the team I'm frustrated with. I feel like I think they might squander their opportunity to be legendary. Like, I feel like they on the verge of squandering, and they ain't doing nothing wrong. It's just a mindset. I think they got to change their mindset to really get the most out of their time at Colorado. And I'm watching them. I'm seeing them on tape. I'm seeing them. They having fun, and I'm like, bro, you ain't locked in. I don't feel like you locked in. I feel like you're gonna end up getting outshined by somebody. And I like both of these dudes. I want them to be like, I feel like they got NFL talent. They can go if they put their mind to it. And I give a lot of examples of people that kind of move like them and what happened to them in the NFL. I gave a lot of examples, and you can see people that moved different from them and how they did in the NFL. Like, so y'all look out for that video. I'm gonna drop it in the morning. What's up, Diggs? I mean, the DC will help them out, but it got to be a mindset though. And in the video, when I break it down in the video, y'all gonna see. I'm gonna leave some videos in the description so y'all can go see what I'm talking about. Like, I seen this jump play out in real life when guys was too nice. And they didn't fight for their spot, and they end up getting forgotten about, and somebody ended up taking their spot. What's up, 49ers? Y'all still saying y'all got cheated? I done seen so many videos talking about how the game was scripted and all this kind of stuff. Y'all need to cut that out, 49ers. Y'all cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all just got Mahomes. Y'all ain't the first team to get Mahomes, and y'all won't be the last team to get Mahomes. This year we gonna see what's up with Coach Hart and the linebackers. Cause now we know they got the talent. It ain't about no injuries. We got guys with experience that actually play that's coming back. So we got all the elements now. We got guys coming off red shirts that's been in the system. So he got a relationship with maybe like 5 to 8 guys on his team that should know. He should know how to tap into them and push their buttons, and he should know what he got with his guys. He should know when to rotate certain guys in and all that kind of stuff, because he know who can cover, who can put their hand in the dirt and get behind the and get after the quarterback, who can stop the run. Like, he should know all of this now. You know, one person I have not been seeing. Have y'all been seeing Trevor Woods in any of the videos? I have not seen Trevor Woods in not one video. Have y'all? I have not. Have anybody seen Trevor Woods? You only seen him one time? I haven't seen him in none of the drills. I know you don't see everybody. Like, I haven't seen Savion too much. I haven't seen McCaskill too much. I really don't even see Dylan too much in the videos. Maybe I need to go watch Reach the Media videos a little more. Yeah, see, it was a few weeks ago. Like, since they've been doing the morning workout stuff, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I just started watching Reach the Media. Oh, and if y'all don't know, McClain, he dropped a video today, a few hours ago, on his page. So y'all go support that young man. Go subscribe, and he working. Him and some guys, they out there working, trying to put in extra work. I want him to do something where they actually put money up. Like, for these wide receivers, I want him and the backup quarterbacks to go out there with some of these wide receivers, and it's like, look, every time you catch a ball on me, $25. $25. If you can go spend, I don't know, from what I heard he spent on the chain, that could be a room. I heard he spent like a couple of thousands on the chain. You can tell them wide receivers come out here, every pass you catch on me, that's $25. Because that's gonna make you tune in and pay attention and lock in. I remember, I don't know if y'all heard this story, when Coach Prime came to Dallas. When he came to Dallas as a player, he went against every wide receiver, back to back, like 8 reps straight. He didn't let not one person catch a ball. Not one person, and he went back to back. And see, that's what Travis does. Travis, like, when Travis run his routes, he'll jump right back up in the line. He'll jump right back up in the line because he want to get as much work as he can. And that's what I want McClain to get, that kind of spirit. Okay, I seen Miller today. What's up, Barry? Man, what they do talk about, man? Yeah, man, we got people that come and just acting stupid. But that's what I got, y'all. For the people that just got in the room, We talked about how Deshaun Foster got the head coaching job at UCLA. So those players, we had like 4 players we could have got from UCLA. So we probably not gonna get none of them players. The cornerback we signed out of Florida, he looked real nice. I don't understand why he's a walk-on. Maybe he'll walk on until somebody leave the team and they get the spot open for him. But he like a 6'1" corner that can play. Kind of put you in the mind of Richard Sherman's. My outfits are on the way. JSU, what it do? My big Tiger outfits are coming. And we got some 4-stars from Georgia. That's looking a lot of Georgia boys, man. Georgia, Texas, and Florida. We really, and I'm telling y'all, dog, that's where the most 5 stars and 4 stars come from. Them states right there. I talked to my homeboy today. We go way back. We played college ball together. His son is the #1 athlete in class of 2027. And they just won. It's funny. He was telling me a story today. I'm trying to get into Colorado. But he might be like a Notre Dame kind of guy. He just one of them kind of guys. He's just strictly about business. He kind of keep to himself, but he loved the ball. But they won this 7-on-7 this week, and what the crazy thing about it is, they went back to Atlanta. The 7-on-7 was held in Atlanta. He stayed like in a little small town now. They moved out last year. So they didn't really know he was coming. So they already had like an A team. And then when he came, they put him on the B team, right? And this happened last year in the All-Star game. The All-Star game coordinator made sure they didn't put him on the team with all the good players because they didn't want the All-Star game to be lopsided. That's how good he is. So he was on the B team. The A team ended up losing in the first bracket, and they didn't make it to the playoff round. They went undefeated in the first round. Then they went undefeated in the second round and won the championship. And he was on the team of the guys that people were saying, we don't really know these guys. We don't know these guys. But the A team, they got him, and him. All these guys are good. My man Andrew, it don't matter. This dude, he a dog, man. He play offense and defense. #1 athlete in the state of Georgia. This dude goal in his 8th grade year, he told his dad, my goal is to be the #1 athlete in the whole nation. That's his goal. So y'all know I'm gonna try to get him on with Colorado, especially if we built this pipeline. He probably gonna have 2 or 3 of his homeboys with him, and he playing with a quarterback that's real good. We're gonna try to see if we get them a deal with Ben and Jerry, because one of them named Ben and the other one named Jerry. So we're gonna try to see if we get them a NIL deal. So y'all stay tuned for that. My man Andrew Beard, he nice. I'm talking about nice. Cool, humble, but he a dog. He was snapping the ball to store for pass a day. Right now, I see people doing these lineups and who gonna be the starters and all that kind of stuff. I know right now in springtime, we gonna get a look at it. A lot of people, they're gonna try to move people around, because I heard Tyler Brown might play center. So they're just gonna move a lot of people around to see who's better at what position. But I still feel like we're gonna get probably like 2 or 3 more transfers in. And think about it, if they transferring in this late, they got to be some dogs. So I'm just watching. It's kind of like we at an NFL combine right now. I'm just watching to see who show up and who show out. And because I feel like we're gonna get some more guys after spring ball. I think we're gonna get like 2 or 3 more guys, and we're gonna be like, God dang, like I never thought we was gonna get this guy. I think we're gonna get like some 5-star guys to transfer in that could start on another team, or they start on another team. I think we're gonna start like how we got the wide receiver, LeJounte, how he was a start on another team and put up 100 catches. I think we're gonna get 2 to 3 more guys like that after spring ball. Cause like y'all gotta think about this right here. When Coach Prime do what he does for the spring ball and they have a concert during spring ball, again, they gonna be all over the news. And you heard what Will Shepherd said. He said there's more guys that want to come to Colorado that can't get into Colorado. Like more guys getting turned down than we really know because character issues or grades or something, or they just don't pan out, they don't fit the system. I don't know. But a lot of guys want to come to Colorado. We just ain't seeing it, like, for real. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So I feel like 2 or 3 more big-time guys going to transfer in, y'all. And I don't know where they're going to fit it, but I think they coming. I got you, like, I mean, I don't really care who play. I just want the best people to play. So even like with the wide receivers, with the linebackers, with the D line, like I'm rooting for everybody. I hope they have a good rotation where a lot of these guys get to play. And so if we do have some quality backups, everybody can get reps. I'm just excited for it. Like I don't have no true favorites. My only favorites I would say is Shiloh and Travis Hunter and McClain. Them are my true favorites. Yeah, I've heard, and see when Coach Prime give you little nuggets like that, he expect a few more transfers. That means he done already had some kind of conversation with somebody, and they couldn't transfer now for whatever reason. They missed the portal. A coach left after a certain time, and cause like some guys seeing these new coaches just coming in, like at Alabama, they gonna see how this new coach, how it plays out in spring ball. And if they don't like his demeanor, they gonna say, man, we out of here, man. This dude trash. I'm finna go to Auburn. I'm finna go to Colorado. I'm finna go to Georgia. And some guys might leave Michigan. But I don't even know if we really want a lot of Michigan guys. Some guys might leave Washington. Some guys might leave Arizona. All these new coaches coming in. So, it's still up in the air. What? No, I don't think I am. Y'all know people in the comments asking different kind of questions. Yeah, I believe he's more experienced. I mean, I want him to start, but so I don't really care who starts. I just want us to have good backups. And I want to have a rotation so everybody can play. That's all I want. Well, I'm going to say this about our defense. I feel like we going down a level in competition, and we upgraded a lot on defense. So, the only thing I'm worried about, I just want to see our secondary play. I want to see our secondary put together. But I know we're going to have more pressure on the quarterback this year. And I know we're going to score more points this year. And I know we're in a weaker conference this year. So, I don't know. I ain't too much worried about it. Honestly. Ginger boy, what's happening? So the Lesters, they already there at practice. I haven't seen them yet. I'll check them out. So you said the younger brother was having a hard time at practice today? Oh, that was him throwing up in the trash can? That was the Lester throwing up in the trash can. I saw, because I seen that young lady taking the trash can over there, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought Will Almeida was just zooming in on her leg because he had some little shorts on. I'm like, dang, he just gonna zoom in on the girl's legs like that, like he just creep life. And then I seen her with the trash can, and I seen the dude. So I said, he trying to get the guy throwing up. I thought he was being a creep life on there. Oh yeah, I always like Tigers now, for real, for real, for real. But it's part of the brand now. It's part of the brand, so we gonna pump it. And if you look at Tigers, it's a bunch of Tigers. If y'all look at the mascots, look how many Tigers, high school Tigers, college Tigers, it's even pros. You got some Tigers in the pros, a whole bunch of Tiger teams. So yeah, I saw Prime yelling at Shallow, and he pushed him way in the back of the end zone. And see, I think the reason why he did that to Shallow is because he can. I think he want to do that to some other guys, but he don't know if their ego can handle it. So I think he did the Shallow first. So if he had to do it to other people down the line, people can say, okay, well, this is just part of it. He did Shallow the same way. Yeah, I feel like we need one more tight end. I wonder what happened to that JUCO tight end, the number one JUCO tight end. We supposed to be getting him, but I haven't heard anything. Like he just got quiet. And as a JUCO guy, see, and this is where I say we need a high school tight end right now. Because the JUCO guy, he only got 2 years left. The guy from Cincinnati, I think, got 3 years left. So if you're a JUCO guy coming in, and the guy from Cincinnati might be better than you, now you know I got to split time with this guy. So, I'm not coming. Yeah, y'all see the P.O. box. If y'all want me to rep anything, promote anything, y'all send me the information. I will rep. If y'all got a business or something like that, we can work something out, and I can rep y'all stuff. I'm getting a bunch of views a week, so I'm finna start marketing my channel. Now I know, so if y'all know somebody with a business, got merchandise or something that I can promote, y'all let them know. And I'm doing it. I'm not gonna knock anybody's head off. I'm gonna do it at a reasonable price. I want to see everybody eat. Was Small the defensive end, the 5-star defensive end that transferred from Washington? Because we still need like a developmental younger guy. I feel like we need a freshman so he can get redshirted this year. He can run a scout team. Because you can't have your first and your second string guy running a scout team. We really need like 4 tight ends. Because what if somebody get hurt? And tight ends, they in the middle of that chaos. So they can always get their legs rolled up on, blocking for the running back. Hey, man, I seen that in that drill when they couldn't remember left and right and guys going the wrong way. Now, I will say this. When you tired, when you get tired, your brain stop functioning sometimes. And that's why they created that little drill, because now I'm gonna see who can think when they tired. They say fatigue make cowards out of us all. So they trying to see who can function when you tired. And I was mad at McClain the other day. I saw him in the video. He wasn't bending all the way down. He was just kind of halfway bending down. And I'm like, man, come on, bro. Right now it's the time where you got to go deep. You got to dig deep. Our coaches always tell us, put it there now. Put it there now. Because when you reach back and try to get it during game time, it'll be there. If you build it up at practice, once you reach back for it in the game time, you got a supply. You got something to reach back and pull on. And so we always try to work out harder and be the best version of ourselves. And I'm seeing some of these guys cheat, man. And you only cheating yourself. You're not cheating. You're not cheating me. You're cheating yourself. Yeah, man, we still going, man. The channel's starting to grow. And it's so much stuff I want to do. I just don't have the time to do it like I want to. I got a partner that's a head coach now at a JUCO. I want to go to this JUCO. I want to interview him, but it's just hard for us to get on the same page. I want to go out to Colorado for the spring game, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm planning on going to Colorado to the game in Central Florida. But I got 3 channels. I'm trying to pump them all. I just got a lot going on, man. But I'm glad y'all support me. I'm glad y'all rocking with me. This year I'm going live. Every game I'm going live. So I'm going to go live every game and rock out with y'all. Unless I'm at the game. If I'm at the game, I can't go live. Yeah, I keep seeing they keep getting on McClain. And that's why he didn't play last year. That's the reason why when we was like, what's going on with him and was he going to transfer out? Like, he got to lock in, man. I don't know what it is. And he a good dude. Like, you know how some dudes from the bottom, they be kind of like street dudes. And when you see McClain, you think he a street dude. But when you actually hear him talk, he kind of like a normal, like a little nerd dude. Like, he ain't gangster like that. I mean, everybody can get mad and act out, but he a nice young man. But it seemed like it's hard for him to stay locked in, though. Like, he just fade out sometimes. Like, I thought him and Travis was gonna be right on each other. But Travis will be over here, and McClain way on over there somewhere. You need to be right on Travis. You need to be keeping up with Travis. And it kind of seems like he don't want that. I'm on the fence with it. Some days he do want it, and he gives effort, but then sometimes it's like he go to a level 8. He don't go to a level 10. And that's what I'm kind of worried about, y'all. I got a video dropping in the morning. Some people gonna hate it. Some people gonna get mad at me for the video I'm about to drop. But it's on my spirit, man. I had to see it. I had to see it. Oh, you see we got 3 tight ends? Oh, so he was injured last year. Okay, all right. All right, so we have 3 tight ends. Well, that's good. That's good. And that's one thing that a lot of people not taking into consideration. We had maybe like 4 key players last year that was injured. That I think are game changers that won 100%. So we getting all them guys back too. So we playing with a full deck this year, y'all. We playing with a full deck, a stacked hand. And now that we're not in the SEC or we ain't in the Big 12 or the Pac, I feel like we're going to have that. Or now, if this team was in the ACC, I would be a little nervous. Us going to the to the what it is, the Big 12. I mean, I'm not saying the Big 12 don't have no teams that we need to be worried about, but they don't have the line and D line, and they don't have the top quarterbacks. And I don't think they have the top DBs. So I don't really think too many. I mean, everybody gonna have their day, but I don't think they're gonna have enough DBs to run with all our wide receivers. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna have enough offensive line to block these D line we bring in. I don't think they're gonna have enough wide receivers to get off on our DBs. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We will see. Do y'all think Colorado gonna break their attendance record and like the views from last year? Y'all think they're gonna break that record? Or was it because last year we just had a big, everybody was so hyped because it was the first year? Because y'all see how it tapered off towards the end of the year, tapered off. Y'all think they're gonna break the record for views next year? I think they're gonna break it. I think should do. I'll look at some of these records. I'm gonna do a video. It might be Thursday when I do this video, or Friday night. But we're going to talk about Shador and the records and stuff he got to break. Now, I think Shador got a chance to break some of these records. If our defense play lights out and they keep giving the ball back to the offense, I think we got a chance to put Shador in a different stratosphere. Uh-oh, I see dragging that wagon. She in here. Dragging that wagon. Hey, I appreciate that. So I'm looking like a silver fox. I need to get me a beard sponsor. I need to get somebody that's selling beard oil and all that so I can get this thing right. I worry more about our linebackers. Our running backs are nice. Like, we got the perfect setup for running backs. Like, we got different kind of guys. We got the speed guys. That's a mismatch for linebackers in the passing plays. We got running backs that can block, that can pick up the blitzer. We got running backs that can break tackles, that can run in between the lines, in between the tackles, outside the tackles. Like, all of them can catch the ball. All of them different sizes. So we got bruiser backs. We got it all. Our linebackers, nobody ain't proven yet. Nobody ain't proven. And people can say Savion ain't proven. No, Savion just didn't have no blocking last year. All our running backs still had almost like 4 yards of carry last year with no good blocking. We didn't have a tight end. You got to have a nice tight end when you're trying to run the ball. That's why, like, Georgia is so effective right now, and you just got to have a good tight end, man. And we didn't have that last year. Oh, I didn't make anybody no moderators. Let me give it back to hold up. I didn't make sense to a moderator tonight. Oh no, so y'all get so once I make you a moderator, you keep it, huh? Okay, all right. So Sensei, you always a moderator. Oh yeah, so y'all aware that ESPN is really hating on Colorado. ESPN is kind of boycotting Colorado. I wonder why they started boycotting Colorado. Like, what happened to make them say we gonna boycott Colorado? Maybe they started projecting what was gonna happen down the line is that, oh, Colorado about to get too big. Yeah, you're right. When they when they put us on that Pac-12 network, boy, woo! Hey, people were struggling streaming, trying to find the game on YouTube. Boy, that was bad. And them late night games was bad too. I remember when Coach Brown was at Jackson, and he said he wanted those 12 o'clock games. I didn't like it because the 12 o'clock games that was too early for me. But that was like more Central Time. Now, now that he over there way out there on the West Coast, yeah, I want him to play the 12 o'clock games. I want him to play the early games. The early game for them is like 2 o'clock for the rest of the world. Now I got some good moderators. I got some good ones. I just didn't know if I had to do it every night. And and he active too, so he might be typing. But well, I don't think Coach Prime brought Dallas multiple championships. I think he got them. He got them one championship. I think he only got 2 Super Bowls. He got one with the 49ers, and then he left and got one with Dallas. I think that's how that went. Y'all know who I thought was gonna come to Colorado? I thought Emmitt Smith's son was gonna come to Colorado. I thought he was gonna come, but if he'd have come to Colorado, I don't know if he would got the burn he wanted. But it would have just been cool to see Emmitt Smith. It would have been cool to see Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin and Deion at the game. That'd have been cool. What you trying to pull up, Barry? What you talking about? What stats? I'll tell when I drop that video tomorrow, dog, some people gonna get mad at me. Some people might unsubscribe. Some people might unsubscribe, but I'm telling the truth. I'm talking at that old grandmama. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, y'all. I want these boys to win, but it ain't looking good right now. From what I seen, from what I'm seeing, with 2 players, they gonna mess around and lose their spot. Or if they don't lose their spot, they just gonna be out there and they ain't gonna get the hype that they thought they were gonna get. Or they might not go into the draft where they need to go. But that's all I got, y'all. I know y'all need to go to sleep, man, and wake up for y'all Valentine's Day tomorrow. There's a lot of love to give. Y'all shed love tomorrow. Don't look. I'm finna drop my meanest video tomorrow and on Valentine's Day, but I'm the Grinch, boy. God dang. I might be the Grinch. Yeah, it's going down tomorrow morning, man. And y'all when y'all watch this video tomorrow, y'all let me know did I overstep my boundaries or did I tell the truth? Y'all let me know. And like I say, I'm gonna leave receipts and the videos in the description so y'all can go see what I'm talking about. I've seen this stuff play out like this before, man. I've seen it. I heard he supposed to be on the team. I heard DJ supposed to be on the team. I haven't seen him, but I heard he supposed to be there already. What is... I don't know what you're talking about. Man, what you talking about? Why? Why you want me to say that? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna say something. I don't know it. I don't know what that is. I'm not. Y'all might be trying to put a spell on me. We just watched the Super Bowl. They say they be doing rituals. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what y'all got going on. Yeah, man, y'all. Well, look, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. The freaks, they say the freaks come out at night. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm old school. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all young cats might be trying to get me to say something I don't got no business saying. But y'all watch out for the video in the morning. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out of here, man. Gone.